Steph, we can, I guess, just kind of start with the Morant Poole play, which I'm sure you've seen. It's
the what?
The play with Morant and Poole near half court that the Grizzlies seem to have indicated that's where Ja got hurt. Have you seen it?
Yeah, I saw it.
I figured. What'd you just kind of your view of it?
It's unfortunate that there's a conversation right now because obviously nobody wants to see anybody get hurt. But there's nothing malicious about what Jordan did. There's no comparison to what Dylan did or Draymond, like nothing in that vein. So it's not a joking matter that Ja's hurt, but all the rest of it is just total BS in terms of the conversation right now. So I remember that term they came up with, hot stove contact. That's what it felt like. Keep it moving.
Steph, what went right offensively for you guys? We've seen you guys get hot, but this was sustained, kept going. You shoot whatever, 62% as a team. What was going so right to allow all that to happen?
Just composure and intentions on the offensive end, everything that we learned from what we didn't do well in game 2. Even a little bit of game 1 where the way that they defend, they're extremely athletic and, they make multiple efforts. You really have to just keep things simple, hit the open guy, make the right cut, and let the game come to you. And obviously the way that they started, it's even more impressive that we settled in knowing it was 20-8 at one point and they were hitting shots from all over to let the offense just work for us. We still have 14 turnovers in the first half and we can get better with that and how we start the game, but 3 in the second half, which is why the game opened up. And we started to make shots and get to the rim, get the ball moving, and just have great offensive possessions that then let you get your defense set and give you more momentum where you're not, chasing them in transition. So just a great execution, a night of execution in terms of things that we know will help us, win games.
Steph, you've been in the shoes where the defense is attacking you before. Game 2, that's what they did to Jordan. What did you think of how he responded and the way he went on the attack?
It's going to keep happening, whether it's me, him, whoever. Like, that's the nature of the playoffs. But you just have to take that challenge seriously. You have to have some pride around it, knowing that they're trying to put you in the actions for a reason. Doesn't mean you don't get a stop every time. It just means you do your job. First point of attack, be physical, don't have any breakdowns. Whether they score or not, you just try to make them earn it. And then obviously not foul. And I think he made the right adjustments and got to keep doing it because when playoff basketball, it slows down. Those matchups matter. And if you do your job on the ball, you have help behind you, more times than not, you'll be in a good position.
Hey, Steph, how do you see Clay approach his game tonight compared to the first 2 games of the series?
Just let it come to him, be patient. I don't think he took a 3 in the first half, and then came out in the second half. And besides the one-footed runner, everything else was pretty under control. So, and it shows in the numbers and efficiency. I was the only one that brought the 3-point percentage down. So, just a matter of just being confident that over the course of your minutes, you're going to get good looks. Might look a little different in terms of the amount of attempts or where they come, but if we all use each other, good things will happen. And they can't guard everything, so he was able to finish a lot of plays because he just was patient.
Late first half, Wiggins gets a rebound, goes coast to coast, becomes a bully, gets the dunk. What do you think of that segment there from Wiggs?
I told him in the fourth quarter that was the switch that was flipped in terms of our energy, and then welcoming himself and the whole team to Game 3. Like it was a assertive play that honestly I was like surprised. I just saw the look in his eyes. He was not worried about anything other than just getting to the rim and finishing. You need that fire, you need that level of physicality on the offensive end for him because he has the ability to do that. And it was not just for his confidence, it was a great play for all of us to get the crowd into it, get our juices flowing. You saw Draymond's reaction, like he just yelled 3 straight times at him. We love to see that come out of Wiggs.
Steph, you guys are now 8 games into the playoffs, and with Kuminga starting tonight, you're still trying out different lineups to start the game. What's it like trying to navigate that at this point of the season?
It's the challenge that we have to accept, knowing all year we had kind of a revolving door of starting lineups. We expected there to be a little bit more consistency coming to the playoffs, and unfortunately, obviously with GP's injury and just matchups in the first round with Denver, like it's kind of a roll the dice type of situation where you're just trying new looks. But for everybody, it's just the approach to how we play is all the same. Our keys are very simple in terms of basketball, like don't turn the ball over, take good shots, and don't foul, and rebound. How everybody approaches that, whether you start, whether you come off the bench, that shouldn't matter. So for him, just stay confident knowing he's going to get an opportunity.
Another game where Otto Porter is fighting for every loose ball. He's setting screens. He's boxing out plus 30. When did you know he was this kind of player? No, not just a spot up and hit some threes. And we all know, as Draymond mentioned, he was a max player a few years ago, got hurt. But when did you know he was this kind of player?
I don't know a specific moment, but at some point during the regular season where he just has a high IQ for the game. There's a lot of times during the regular season, like the rebounding was one thing, but he would always just be in the right position to set a good flare screen, or we do a swing and he'd pin in on his own guy, and like plays that you really can't teach. It's just, do you have a feel and a read for how things flow? There's always kind of good confidence when he would make those type of plays, because again, like our motion offense, like find yourself in positions where you have to create some type of advantage, and he did it in very kind of creative and clever ways. The rebounding is just an added bonus in terms of, especially if we're playing small and he's at the 4, getting us extra possessions and all that. So he just finds a way to make his presence felt. If obviously tonight he made shots and it was even better. So you can trust him out there no matter what he's asked to do.
Steph is a little off the beaten path question. I saw you talking to Ja's father and the relationship that you have with your father. Is it good to see his dad coming out here supporting his son, and you've gotten that over the years? What do you think that their closeness is like, and what does that mean to a player like yourself when your dad supports you like that?
It's everything. I don't know much about their history in terms of his upbringing, but to have your pops there supporting you, bringing good energy, enjoying the highs or lows of this level of basketball, it means a lot. And you can tell how much it matters in terms of like making it about Ja, not so much about him. Like everything he talks about, even if it's criticism or praise, it's about uplifting your son and expecting great things out of him. So you love to see it. I think the way that him and Carl Towns Sr. were going at it, I think he talked to my pops a little bit. Like, it's just about a sense of pride of your son playing at the highest level in games that make you feel something, and you love to see your dad out there supporting you. But also, happy Mother's Day to all the mothers out there tomorrow.